Hi, welcome to the channel. My name is Emma. This is Destination FBA and these videos are uploaded so I can share information and knowledge with you to help out, especially if you're new to selling on Amazon. Now, if there is anything in particular you're having a problem with and you need answers to, I would recommend you join our Facebook group, which I'll link below. This is full of lots of new and experienced sellers that are there to help you out. Now, I've done various videos over the past few months on online arbitrage and retail arbitrage, but I've never covered wholesale with you, so I thought we'd look at this briefly today and share my tips with you, explain what it is and how we can get into it. Now, going down the wholesale route when you're selling on Amazon will open up lots more opportunities for you. You'll be able to buy directly from the manufacturer or the distributor at a fraction of the cost that you'd be paying on the high street. Now, this means you'll have a much bigger profit margin and much bigger return on investment, and having those supplier invoices could also help you in engaging on certain categories or certain brands. Purchasing from a wholesaler is also going to make it much easier for you to find replenishable items. Now, if you can find lots of different replenishable items, this is going to provide you with a steady, constant income. It'll also save you a lot of time not having to analyse those deals, as you're going to have all that information already. So firstly, how do we know what wholesalers are out there? Now, you're going to have to do your research on this one. It doesn't matter how many sellers you speak to or how many Facebook groups you post in, you'll find that very few sellers are willing to give up their wholesale contacts. Now, this is completely understandable, as they've probably spent lots of hours working on it themselves, finding those contacts and opening those accounts. For them to then give them up so easily to other people just opens them up to more competition. Now, finding the right wholesaler can take you some time, and then you still have to go through the process of opening an account with them and being accepted. Two great websites you can start off with, especially if you're in the UK, are esources.co.uk and thewholesaler.co.uk. Now, I'll pop a link to both of these in the description below, but I'm also just briefly going to show you them one at a time. So with eSources, you do need to create an account, and they have various levels of paid for subscriptions, but they also offer a free account where you can contact trade pass suppliers, see wholesale offers and subscribe to free training as well. So with thewholesaler.co.uk, there's no sign up needed, so you can start searching for those suppliers straight away. So we can click through these categories here. So I'm just going to go down to toys and games, and then we have a list of subcategories as well. So if we click on board games, and we can see at the top here it says online directory of board game wholesale suppliers in the UK. And then if we scroll down, we can see all the wholesalers that they recommend. Now, we can click to add these to our favourites, we can go direct to their website, or we can click on more details, which is a great feature. So just here we can read a little bit more information about the wholesaler themselves, and then if we scroll down, we can see the target market, the trading method, customers supplied, and the delivery details, so we can see where they deliver to, the minimum order value, and the carriage free order value. And then just a little bit further down again, we've got all their contact details just here, contact phone number, and we've got this contact form, so we can contact them direct without having to leave this site. Now, some wholesalers have quite an easy process where you can actually apply for an account online, send all the details they ask for. Now, other websites, it can be quite difficult to find what you need to send, what information they require. So in cases like this, I just send them an email and let them know that I'm interested in opening an account, and I ask them what information they require from me. Now, you may find that some wholesalers will not deal with Amazon sellers, and they'll only allow you to create an account if you have a different platform to sell on. I would suggest you look into creating a free website where you can upload all your products, so maybe somewhere like Wix. This may just help to give that online presence that they might be looking for. Make sure all of your contact details are on there. A lot of wholesalers like to see a physical address, a contact phone number, email address, a company number if you have one, and if you're VAT registered, add that number on there too. Whatever information these companies are asking for, make sure you're honest with them. You don't want to be caught out at a later date, have that account closed and end up losing all those great replenishable items you found. And you also don't want to be wasting your time trying to set that account up just for them to pull the plug at the last minute. Now, another problem we could come up against is minimum order values. I have a lot of mine where the minimum is around £200, but there are some that are in excess of £1,000. And on top of this, you could have quite large delivery charges as well. Now, I have one in particular that charges me £35, so it doesn't matter if I've ordered £200 worth of stock or £1,000 worth of stock, it's a £35 charge plus VAT every single delivery. You need to make sure you're working these and any other charges into those costings. The easiest way to do that is just take that delivery cost and divide it by the number of units you've ordered. This is just going to help to ensure that that profit margin is correct and that return on investment is correct as well. Opening wholesale accounts isn't easy, and you could find you get a lot of no's before you have any success, but don't give up on them. It could be that you just need to provide more information, or you need to prove yourself as a business. Be as professional as you can every time you make contact, and ideally try and use an email address that's associated with the business. Now, once you've got these accounts open, you're going to need to make sure you analyse all of those deals just as you would with online and retail arbitrage. When you're choosing any product to sell, make sure they're profitable, make sure they're not oversaturated, and make sure they have consistently good sales. Use the historical data charts to help you with this. So that was just some very basic tips to getting started with wholesale, but definitely take a look at those sites I mentioned earlier. Just see how you get on with them. I've had some great successes and found some great wholesalers, especially through thewholesaler.co.uk. Just remember to keep all that contact professional and provide them with exactly what information they're asking for. So I hope this video has been somewhat helpful in regards to this, but any questions, as always, please do pop them below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But for now, thank you very much for watching, take care, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Bye bye.